Howdy folks, as anticipated, a patch has been released for HEASoft 6.30. You can go ahead and click on the link in the description down below, which will take you right here, where you can go ahead and download the patch installer script, which is right here. You can just go and save as, and you should save that as a shell script file. And you should save it to your directory that you have. So here's the script, and you should save it to the directory where you have HEASoft 6.30. You can see if I go in here, we have HEASoft 6.30 and everything all installed. Then in our terminal window, we can just go ahead and run the shell script just like that. And you can see everything's going to start going and start building. Applying these patches is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. Now, while we do the patch, let's take a look at some of the release notes so that you know how pressing this patch is for you, or you can evaluate how pressing this patch is for you. Most of the changes in this patch are for IXPE, as most of the new software in HEASoft 6.30 came for IXPE. So the patch is dealing with things with the IXPE tools. The main thing here is that you now have support for remote CalDB access, which is really big and really important. I haven't begun working with IXPE yet, but I anticipate I probably will soon in the next 6 months or at some point this year. The Swift UVOT detector also saw a number of changes with HEASoft 6.30. And so there have been some changes or fixes made to the UVOTLC tool and the UVOT source tool. Again, I don't use Swift all that much, and I definitely don't use the UVOT tool. So this doesn't really affect me all that much, and I can't comment too much more on that. With HEGen, Berrycore has seen some changes to accommodate IXPE. So again, a lot of this is really directed towards IXPE, but for the extractor tool and XSelect, a new Stokes parameter has been added. I have not messed with this at all yet, and I don't know whether I will end up messing with it in one way or another. You can go ahead and see that the patch has successfully completed here. Now, folks, if you have installed HEASoft 6.30 after April the 11th, since this patch came out on April the 11th, you will have this patch already applied. You don't need to worry about applying this patch. But if you installed HEASoft 6.30 prior to April the 11th, I highly suggest you go ahead and apply this patch. It's really simple, really straightforward, and really easy, and everything works out pretty well. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I forgot to preface this, but I'll say it now. I'm not affiliated with NASA, any of the different space flight centers, any of the different missions mentioned, or any universities. I'm an independent researcher who just happens to be using HEASoft to facilitate my own independent research into neutron stars, pulsars, magnetars, and supernova remnants. If you like that kind of stuff, if you like astronomy, astrophysics, or applied mathematics, consider subscribing, and I want to thank you very much for watching again, and I hope to see you next time.